Entering system. Depths of silence.
What the hell? Oh, what's that?
Car destroyer.
Oh, no, 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 no,
You
no.
have lost recognition.
How have I looked? He crashed into me. It's not my fault it came in like right up my arse. I don't want to go anywhere near that. That'll mangle me.
Car scout.
And there. How far away is that one?
Car destroyer. Car scout.
Yeah, there you all obliterate me.
Royal Boron Shipyard.
There's another one there.
Car carrier.
Yeah,
Autopilot off.
I'm going back through that gate. I'm not stupid. There's no way I'm taking on a capital class ship in a dinky little rust bucket like this.
Entering system. Dark waters. Autopilot off.
I'm going to set it to dock there. See where it takes me. Yeah, if I want to go in, if I want to go in there and take on a capital class Kark ship, I want at least 2 capital class ships for one of theirs.
Entering system. Reservoir of Tranquility.
And with both a carrier and a destroyer, yeah, it's not a good idea to go up against that. And this one's been a bit of a dull one because I've only really been just flying around trying to widen my map
Entering
up.
system. Bad debt.
So map-wise. Yeah, I've basically discovered everything down this way. Down here. A few of these I discovered last week. And I've discovered down this way as well. I would like to have gone a bit further this way, but coming across 2 capital ships and a small fleet of fighters and scout ships. Yeah, I'm not going up against that. I mean, I've got 5 ships of my own now, but 2 of them need to have shields fitted and hulls repaired. They're ones I captured off of pirates, and I found another ship just floating, which had shields and a couple of weapons on it. And I've got my Mercury, which is just sat waiting for prices to change. Speaking of which, that's some
The
decent
Teilhadi
prices.
swampland bought.
Alright, now I can actually send that one off somewhere. Okay, have we got a Dream Farm? Have we got Bliss Place?
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Oh, I'm using my TV as a first monitor. I haven't got a monitor. This is all going through my TV. I mean, I like to play games like this one on a much bigger screen. I mean, if I had a decent graphics card and some really decent monitors, I'd be playing it with like a 3-monitor setup if I could. Although
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
this game, you didn't have anything more than 2 screens when this one came out. I mean, I keep forgetting the name of the graphics card I had. I just remember it was an Nvidia something GT, and I remember at the time that it was like it's basically today it would be the equivalent of a it would be the equivalent of like a 2080 or
Entering
2080
system.
Ti.
Emperor's Wisdom.
If you're going to be streaming, you really don't want to be doing it with a laptop. You need the processing power, and you need the graphics. I mean, I've got the processing power here. I've got a Ryzen 5 3600, and it's definitely got the processor speed behind it, and it's got the cores behind it. But my GPU it's only a cheap one. I think it came out last year, but it's like the budget range. It's good enough for playing some of the less demanding games, but I mean, it'll even play some of the more demanding games, but not with the graphics settings up. I mean, I think I paid about 60 quid for it brand new. It's an RX 550. But I mean, it's fine for streaming. Like most of the games I've got, I can stream fine on it. I mean, I did run into a problem with one game earlier today while recording, but it was the way that I was
Entering system.
compositing
Duke's Vision.
It's the way that I was compositing my my screen up. It's basically I was rendering the video I was recording as if it was like a 2 screens wide. So basically it was like one screen for my webcam, one for my for the game, and I had juddering with it. I mean, I'm still playing around and learning how to use the software. So it's like at the moment as I'm recording this, it's recording multiple audio tracks. And the main reason I started doing it like that is because one of the videos I uploaded at the weekend happened to have copyrighted music on it, and I couldn't edit it out.
Successfully docked.
In the name of Priest Emperor Czar, our Priest Duke welcomes you aboard.
Connection to local trading network established.
Okay, I don't want any
Space weed can be smoked or ingested.
Right, I need the swamp plant.
The Teladi swamp plant is a small moss-like plant that, when dried and processed, acts like a narcotic known as space weed. Swamp plants are grown on small space installations the Teladi call dream farms. Space weed can be smoked or ingested orally. Because of its intoxicating effect and the fact that it is supposedly habit-forming, the governments of all races, with the exception of the Teladi, have outlawed this plant.
So yeah, I'm trading in space weed. I'm an interstellar pot dealer. So what's there's a few areas up that way that I can, if I go to Empire's Edge and see if I can come across this way. So when I've got a bottle of drink,
Entering system. Emperor Mines.
every time I've got a bottle of drink and I take a swig out of it, I'm constantly tempted to go notltt.com. I've been watching quite a lot of Linux tech tips of late. And Jay's 2 cents. It's mostly like watching for things like the news on the RTX 30 series and keeping up to date on the processors and that. Of course, like next year, the AMD are releasing their Ryzen 4, which is the Zen 3, Zen 3 architecture. So yeah, it's really fast thing with the computer industry at the moment.
Warheads are needed in the production process.
I clicked on the wrong thing. Come on, a bit longer, right. So seriously, you'd be better off building yourself a desktop PC with something like a Ryzen 5 3600 or something, 16 gigabyte of RAM, all of that. Build a desktop with it and get yourself a cheap piece of rubbish laptop, and then just like basically you know, almost cloud to your home PC with your laptop. You know, if you need something portable, but yeah, the prices at the moment for computer components is like really cheap. I built my PC over lockdown, and yeah, I've more than made my money back in free games from the Epic Games Store. My Epic Games collection is, which I haven't paid a penny for any of it, is worth more than my PC. And in there at the moment, I've got like I said, the Ryzen 5. I've got 16 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro. Was it 32 megahertz? And at the minute, you can pick those up for like it's about 65 quid for 2 sticks of 8. So at the moment, yeah, if you want to get into PC gaming and stuff, things are cheap at the moment. However, with the motherboards, I would recommend something like a B550 rather than a B450, just purely because the B550 has PCI 3 compatibility. The B450, which is what I've got, doesn't have that. However, the RTX 30 series will still work in it.
Entering system, Cloudbase Southwest.
It was actually quite interesting to see the difference between Linux Tech Tips, Gamers Nexus, and Jay's 2 cents when talking about the RTX 3080. I mean, they were all saying it was good, but Linus was there saying about how disappointed he was because he was expecting like double the power, which is the thing is what when you're talking the power and speed and everything of a new graphics card, they're usually talking about compute units rather than actual frames per second on a given game. And I don't mind talking about other YouTube channels through all this bit because I'm going to edit all this bit out.
Entering system, red light.
Although in my I recorded my video for Snagged on Steam yesterday, and I do mention Jacksepticeye in it. I felt the need to in it. I mean, I've got to do some more work on it. I need to record some voices. I decided to do them as audio recordings and dub over the top with voices rather than do it live during the recording.
Entering system, home of light.
But and I was saying there about about how when Jacksepticeye did it, he did some like really good voices for Kindergarten 2. And it's like I'm trying to think of different voices I can use for the characters. I don't want to do similar voices to what he did because then it just seems like I'm just copying him.
Entering system, Argon Prime.
Okay, so I'm gonna get docked with the What is my ship flying out?
Autopilot off.
What are you doing? Why have you... Why are you in space? You're supposed to be at the
Docking
shipyard.
granted. Command accepted. Federal Argonne Shipyard.
So come here and find out that my ships aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing as they're told. Neither's this one flying at 87 meters per second for no reason.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes friends aboard.
Connection to local trading network established.
Security would
Space Weed.
Okay, well that's a bit higher than it
The Tailati
was.
swamp plant is a small moss-like plant. Swamp plant. So, you are being promoted.
Not exactly the amount I wanted for that, but at least it's more than what I had. Okay, that one's fine. I'll work on this one then. So, how much is this gonna set me back? A lot. How much is a buster? Sod it. Sell you. What do you mean ship destroyed? And you're supposed to be docking here. Why are you all the way over there?
Docking granted. Command accepted.
That is going to take forever to get here. Right. Okay, right, yeah, it is going to be forever. Maybe not, actually, he's coming in quite quick.
Attention, security. We got a 810 on level 9 in the park.
What I'll do is I'll undock and then I can set my setter going and he'll get there quicker. Well, at least from my perspective, he'll get there quicker.
Federal Argonne Shipyard. Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation welcomes friends aboard.
Connection to local trading network established.